with all the softball you played and keeping your grades up, you had an incredible GPA.
Ah, thank you. Yes, I had a 4.7.
And you were also in marching band.
Yes.
So you had all that and multiple clubs you were participating in.
Yes, I was in marching band. I was in softball as well as travel ball on the outside.
Wow.
I was in multiple clubs, science club. I've always loved the arts. So I was in ceramics club. That was my favorite thing to do, like outside of everything because it was completely detached.
Yeah.
And then also I worked part-time.
And how did you stay focused through all that?
Well, because my life at home was so like chaotic and dysfunctional, I pretty much just threw myself in that. And also I'm a very competitive person.
Mm.
So I would, I couldn't ever not strive to be the best.
So sports were a bit of an outlet for you.
Yes, and school. Like I thrived on doing well in school, and I took pride in that. Because I mean, being an athlete and like being in marching band, like it's a lot. And
Yeah.
marching band was not. I mean, it was intense. We went to Hawaii when I came. Like we went to Hawaii for a competition that we won. Like
Fun.
I marched in the Rose Parade. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I had a bunch of really great experiences. I went to Canada with softball. I've been to Florida. I mean, so many different states I've traveled to for softball. So, I mean, academics, so it's always come pretty natural to me. I love reading. I love having a challenge. So, I don't know. And I also love bragging rights, if I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Ooh, I like that.
I love being recognized for that because it's like hard work,
Yeah.
It's hard work. And my parents never even knew how to get on like they did not even know I had a portal for like grades and stuff like that. They never had to tell me like, get on your grades. Your grades are falling and things like that. I never, ever had that from them.
You're super self-governed.
I was on the softball team. I got a scholarship for that. I got a scholarship for academics and also playing in band.
What were you studying when you were there?
I was studying biochemistry.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was pretty challenging. It's pretty challenging.
What else you were still playing softball?
Yes, I was playing softball full time, which is pretty much like a job. I mean, you're up at 5 a.m. to go do conditioning. Following that is weights. You probably have an 8 or a 9 a.m. class, so you can't go shower seriously. And then after that, you go through your classes, which I had a lot because I mean, I did just full semester as max credits. I don't know. The thing is, I don't know how to just do the minimum.
Pedal to the metal, my girl.
Yeah, literally. I don't know how to just do things in like moderntivity, like none of that.
Yeah,
and
like
so
literally. So the question is, how do you balance it all? But that's it. You just get it done.
Yeah, pretty much because I was doing like the same thing in high school though, it really translated over to college. And I was still doing band.
Yeah.
So because I had a scholarship for that. And then, so yeah, softball at like 3 to like 6 p.m. And then I had picked up a job at the monastery on campus because I went to a Catholic university and there was a monastery attached with the sisters there. And these are Benedictine Catholics. So it was really chill, I would say. They didn't wear the habits. So there were our professors and our teachers. And so when they get older, they start having problems. They have their own care center attached to that monastery. So I worked there. I worked overnights there.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, I worked from like 7 p.m. to like 5 p.m. or 5 a.m. a lot of the time. And so then I would just start the cycle over again, go to practice, all that stuff. Yeah, I was I was like 18, so I had way more energy. Softball was not a total walk in the park.
Yeah, why?
No, not at all. My coach was a psychopath.
Oh.
He was crazy. Like, I'm saying, cuss you out. There's this one story in particular, and I do not care if this is aired. There's this one story in particular where we had lost, and I was redshirting this time because I tore my ACL my freshman year. So we're playing against our rival. We ended up losing because 2 of the seniors just really made some base running errors. So, I mean, he's like throwing the scorebook and pitch calling on the ground. Everybody get the fucking left field. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm not even playing. And I'm scared. We're all there. I mean, he's just railing us. And mind you, the other team is in right field, also doing their huddle. So they
Yeah.
can hear everything. I don't know why you bitches just can't hit the fucking ball. And then they said, you let that fat bitch out pitch you. The other team is hearing this
Wow.
and looking at us. Embarrassing.
That's
Embarrassing. He accused me of doing drugs. I had to do a drug test, which I passed. And mind you, he just was like, had a problem.
Yeah.
It was
Sounds like
it was crazy. Like, I mean, I would still start and play, but he definitely had a problem with me. I don't know what it was, but
You don't think it had anything to do with being bisexual or anything?
well, no, I don't think so. My ex actually ended up getting kicked off the team because she had a really bad attitude.
Mm.
She wants to blame it on something else, but totally irrelevant. I know. But yeah, no, it was abusive for sure. And so he took me to get drug tested and I passed. And then he was like, don't think I don't f***ing know you and know what you're doing. He would drive past my house.
That is really abusive,
He would
especially if you're not
drive
doing
past my
anything.
house
Wow.
and like see who was at my home. Like it was crazy.
How'd you
Like,
get through that?
girl, I don't know.
That was your coach?
My coach.
Holy cow.
I mean, he cussed us out all the time. Like,
But to go by your house, that's an intimidation factor.
yeah, he actually ended up marrying a player.
Yeah, that tells me a lot right there. That's kind of where my mind was going, quite
Right.
honestly. When you were
No, I mean, he was a young coach, but like, it was crazy. When my freshman year, all of the freshmen would stay together, and then we were like the bitches of the team. And so we would have to carry all the equipment. And so we did have the coolers of food in there, okay? And so we're sitting there at night eating the food that's supposed to.
Because you know where it is, you carried it in.
Girl, we were like, freshman 15 was a total thing. We were hungry all the time. I mean, we were intense athletes as well. Like,
Yeah.
I was built, but we're sitting there making peanut butter jelly sandwiches. It's like midnight.
I want one.
And the coaches, like assistant coaches come in, hey, like knocking on our door. And so we're like, oh shit. We're like scrambling to put it away. And so it takes us like a minute. We're like, hold on, just a minute. And so then we open the door like that. We're like, what are you doing? And we're like, oh, nothing. Girl, the next day, pounding on the door. My coach is, open this door. We're changing. I have nothing but some sliding shorts and a sports bra on.
Right.
That's what two other girls have on. And we're like, oh shit, what's happening? We're like, hold on, we're changing. He goes, I don't give a open this door. We open the door. My ex is sitting in sports bra and like spandex. And I only have like a shirt on and spandex. He starts opening our bags, throwing them around. Where's the fucking alcohol? Where's the alcohol? He's dumping out our personal duffel bags, going through everything. And we're all just sitting there scared shitless. And then he doesn't find anything. So he just storms out.
Was there?
No. I would never do that.
Horrible.
I would never do that. All of us were scared shitless of him. We're freshmen. And so then,
just accusations.
he called us into his room with our assistant coaches, like, which were two, like, recently graduated. And they're like, and he's like, we heard you were drinking because what took you so long to open the door last night? And we're crying and we're like, we're making sandwiches. I'm sorry, we were making sandwiches and we didn't want you guys to see it. God.